Hello everyone, and there we are. Straight line graphics now. Okay, let's go to this question. Use the grid for the questions below. Draw and label the following lines. So we have y equals 3, x equals -2, and y equals x. Those are very easy to draw, and I'm going to show you. Okay, y equals 3, y equals 3. So we see the y in the y-axis, right? So y equals 3. This is the point 0, 3. You know that? 0, 3. And in here, I have the point 1, 3. And in here, 2, 3, 4, 3, and so on. On the other side of the y line, I have -1, 3. I have -2, 3, and so on. Okay, so you can see that all the values of this line, they have the second coordinate 3. Okay, so when I ask for the line y equals 3, what I'm asking is give me all the points that have the second coordinate 3. Okay, and that with that information I am able to draw my line. This is the line y equals 3. Okay, we can project that train of thought in x equals -2. Okay, if I look at here, I have the points 0, -2, no, -2, 0, okay, -2, 0. I have the point -2, 1, -2, 2. On this side I have -2, -1, -2, -2, -2, -3. So you can see all the dots in this line here, they have the first coordinate -2. Okay, so this is my line x equals -2. Okay, okay, the third one, y equals x. What will be that one? Y equals x. Well, if y equals x, if my x is 0, my y will also be 0, and that results in my point 0, 0. Okay, if my x is 1, my y will also be 1, and that results in the point 1, 1. If my x is 2, my y is 2. If my x is 3, my y is 3, and so on. The same happens in the other side of the axis. If my x is -1, my y is -1. If my x is -2, my y is -2, and so on. My x -3, y is -3. So as you can see, this line is diagonal, alright? I'm going to try to draw it straight. Oops, not this one. Okay, so what we do is that we draw a line here. Oh, that was a tough one. Sorry, guys. This wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, and I lost my work. Okay, but we were in the third line, okay? So we had the y equals 3, which was this one. We had, let me put the, oh, this was a little messy. Okay, so I'm going to erase this one. I'm going to grab this one. So my y equals 3 is this line here, okay? My y equals my x equals -2 is this line here. And as I was saying, my y equals x. I'm going to put some points, okay? I have the 0, 0, the 1, 1, the 2, 2, -1, -1, and so on. And now I'm going to draw the line that goes over all those dots, okay? You can see that this line goes over all those dots, okay? So what we have here, we have This is my line x equals -2. This is my line y equals 3, and this is my line y equals x. Okay, so we are done for this. No, for the A. The A is done. Now we are going for the B. What are the coordinates of the point where the lines y equals 3 and y equals x meet? Okay, where do they meet? Okay, so we want the intersection point between y equals x and y equals 3. So that will be this dot in here. Okay, that point is 3, 3, as you can see. X is 3 and y is 3. Okay, so the point is 3, 3. Okay, next one. Wow, this question was 4 marks. This is from a GCSE exam, so 4 marks is really, really good for a question like this. You just have to know what is what, and this is 3 marks. As far as I'm concerned, this is 3 marks, guys. Okay, answer each question below. Complete the table of values for this equation. Okay, so we have this equation, y equals 3x minus 2, okay, and they want us to fill this table. Okay, this is very easy. You just have to know the value of y. You just have to replace the x by the values that you have here. Okay, you are going to replace the x in the function, in the equation, by all those values. Okay, let's start by -2. So if x is -2, I will have my y equals 3 times -2 minus 2. Okay, so my y will be 3 times -2 is -6. -6 minus 2 will be -8. Okay, so my y here is -8. And the coordinates of my point will be -2, -8. So x is -2 and y is -8. Is this point here. Okay. Okay, the next one, -1, -5. They already know the -5. -1, -5 is this point here. Okay. The next one, if x is 0. Okay, if x is 0, what I have is y will be 3 times 0 minus 2. Okay, so y will be 3 times 0 is 0, so y will be -2 only. Okay, so my value here will be -2, and my point will be 0 minus 2. 0, x is 0, y is -2. So you can see that we already can draw the line. We just need 2 dots to draw a line. We don't need more, but still we are going to fill all the table as they ask for it. Okay, if my x is 1, my y will be 3 times 1 minus 2. Okay, so my y will be 3 times 1 is 3, 3 minus 2 will be 1. Okay, so is the point 1, 1. Let's draw it. 1, 1. And finally, if I have my x equals to 2, my y will be 3 times 2 minus 2. Okay, so my y will be 6 minus 2 will be 4. Okay, so that gives me the point 2, 4, 2, 4. Okay, so you can see this is a line. Okay, I'm going to draw it so you can see it better. Okay, so I'll start from here. You see all those dots come together. Okay, this is my line, and I will label it. Okay, I will label it y equals 3x minus 2. This is my line, y equals 3x minus 2. Okay, and there you have it. Second question, use your table of values to plot the graph of y equals 3x minus 2 on the grid. Okay, we already did that. It's done. It's done, it's labeled, we don't need anything more. C. On the same grid, plot the graphic of y equals minus 2x plus 2 from minus 2 to 2. Okay, so this is another equation. Okay, it's a little different. You can see that I have a negative coefficient on the x, and that will mean that the line will be pointing down. Okay, will be pointing down. With the gradient is negative, and okay, let's do a table so we can get our xy values. Okay, so I'm drawing a table x, y, and they want from minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, and 2. Okay. Okay, and this is the same. What I have to do is to replace in my new equation with those values of x. Okay, so I'm going to grab, if my x is minus 2, I will go, my equation y will be minus 2 times minus 2 plus 2. Okay, so I will have that y will be minus 2 times minus 2 is positive 4 plus 2. Okay, so my y will be 6. Okay, minus 2 will give me 6. Now if it's minus 1, I will have y will be minus 2 times minus 1 plus 2. Okay, so my y will be minus 2 times minus 1 will be 2. 2 plus 2 will be 4. Okay, 6, 4. The next one, if my x is 0, I will have y equals minus 2 times 0 plus 2. Minus 2 times 0 plus 2. So I will have 0 plus 2, which is 2. Okay, so my next value here is 2. Let's go, if my x is 1, I will have y equals minus 2 times 1 plus 2. And that will give me minus 2 times 1 will be minus 2. Minus 2 plus 2 will be 0. Okay, so my next value is 0. And finally, for 2, if x is 2, I will have y equals minus 2 times 2 plus 2, which is minus 2 plus 2 is minus 4. Minus 4 plus 2 will be minus 2. Okay, so you can see that the values are decreasing as we increase the x. Okay, that means the line is coming down. Okay, let's put it on the chart so we can see it better. And I'm going to put a new color on this line. Let's say this blue, for example. Okay, so we have minus 2, 6. If x is minus 2, y is 6. It's this point here. Oops, trying. It's this point here. Then we have minus 1, 4. Minus 1, 4. Then we have 0, 2. 1, 0. And 2, minus 2. 2, minus 2. Okay. If I plot a line, I will have something like this. Okay. that goes over all the dots. Yeah, okay, and that's it. Yeah, they don't ask for anything more. They don't ask for the interception point. So everything is done here. Okay, it's just a little introduction to straight line graphs. The next one we will be talking about gradients, because straight line graphs, they have all to do with gradients and the intersection point with the y-axis. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and yeah, see you in the next one. Cheers.